You have probably heard of the term Lightworker before, but what exactly is a Lightworker? And more, are you one of them? There are a few clear signs that will show you if you are a Lightworker. And there is one more important thing when it comes to Lightworkers, and this has to do with the rubber band. What it is all about, more in a moment. And a warm welcome on my YouTube channel. And if you want to receive a weekly, energetically and astrologically update, please subscribe to my free newsletter. You find all informations in the info box below the video. And there is also a very important and free webinar on the 28th of May. And if you want, you can be part of this workshop with me. In this workshop, it is all about the big shift in 2023, about the energies, everything that is important now in this year, about the stars, the astrological constellations that are important, and also everything else that is now for you important to prepare for this big shift we are in. You can subscribe, it's totally free. You find the link below the video. Let's start. What is a Lightworker? There are people or souls here on planet Earth with a very special mission. And they planned this mission in their soul plan before they incarnated here on Earth. And this soul mission has to do with this very special time we are in now. Because we are in a process of a level up, an upgrade of the Earth. It is the time of awakening. It is an inner awareness process. And this only could become possible because of so many special Lightworker souls that incarnated here on Earth for this reason. And in the year 2012, we crossed a border of frequency that allowed and made this big shift in consciousness possible. Because since that time, there is more positive energy on Earth than negative energy. Even if the media wants to tell us that everything is getting worse and worse, that is not really true. That means the special energy that Lightworkers brought to Earth because of their own frequency increases the total energy of the realm of the Earth. And what many people not yet really understood, that every human, everybody who is born here on Earth is part of this bigger consciousness of the Earth. We don't just live here on a planet who is foreign to us, but that's exactly how many people experience it. They feel like a foreigner on Earth, but that's not true. You can only feel like a foreigner if you reject a part of yourself. And mostly, these are negative beliefs you reject. You do not want those negative feelings and those negative thoughts. And so you split apart from yourself away. And this means you also feel that there is something disconnected to this bigger consciousness of Earth, because Earth is everything. Consciousness is everything. And if we split a part of ourselves, then we are not whole and we are not healthy. And a lot of people do this. And that is also the first clear sign for a Lightworker, because Lightworkers feel often that Earth is not the right place for them, that they do not really belong to this planet. They often think something is wrong with them and something is wrong to be on Earth, because they experience here on Earth a consciousness of people who is on a low level, and they on their own feel very connected to those higher realms of frequency, to harmony, to peace. And so they often feel very uncomfortable in larger groups of people, and the behavior of many people often irritates them. They do not like aggressive people or noisy people or people who are very selfish. They seek for deeper conversations, maybe in small groups, and no superficial chatter. Therefore, they often live very isolated lives. They often feel misunderstood. Basically, they often also refuse the physical life, and they do not often like their physical body. They feel their body is so heavy, and they feel like they are on a terror planet or like a slave. But when they are open and reconnect to their heart, then they can also experience that nature is something that is very important for them, that helps them to balance their energies and to feel supported in this very, very strange world we are all in. What is the second clear sign for a Lightworker? Lightworkers often lack clarity. They often do not really know what they want, and a lot of outer stuff does not really make sense for them anymore. For example, to work for a company where the work is not really what they think they belong to, what makes sense for them, and then they feel very frustrated, and they often do not really know what it is, what they want to do. And often they know better what they do not want to do. And this feeling, this lack of clarity, has to do with their upper chakras, because they are much more active than their lower chakras. And that leads to a feeling of lack of traction and a lack of grounding, because they refuse a worldly physical life, and so they lose their power and also their self-esteem and the power to decide and to manifest in a positive way, in the way that their desires can be fulfilled. And so they often stand in this lack of clarity, and they do not know what to do, and then they feel depressed or frustrated. And this creates a lot of tension. The third clear sign that you are a Lightworker is the question of meaning. You are looking for a deeper meaning in life. Maybe you ask yourself since your childhood and found no good answer. Lightworkers know there must be a reason why they are here on earth. They feel there is an inner call, but they are not sure about it. They know there must be a higher purpose for being here on earth, but through their incarnation process, they had completely forgotten that their mission is here on earth to level the frequency. And nothing will make them really happy when they not fulfill this higher purpose. They will not be happy only to have money or to have a family or to have a car or something like this. It is all about this deeper inner understanding that they have inner gifts and that they should bring them to the forefront and to serve others with their unique talents and abilities. This only will give them fulfillment and happiness and freedom. A fourth clear sign that you are a light worker is that you are highly sensitive. You can perceive energies. Maybe you have made spiritual experience, or maybe you have clear dreams and visions. You know there must be more than this visible material world. You like to talk and to make contact with angels, with ascended masters, with high vibrational energy realms. You maybe know a lot about chakras, about karma, and about healing. You maybe like to meditate, to be alone. You love crystals, and you do maybe card readings and other spiritual practices. Maybe you chant mantras. Everything that helps you, that reminds you of your true essence and your true home in the spiritual world. Also, you might love to have a garden and to stay in nature, because you can sense that this energy in the nature gives you a release of your inner inner tensions. And there in nature you can connect deeper to yourself. Maybe you love the stars and the sun because they help you to understand more and open your inner wisdom, and that makes you happy. A fifth clear sign that you are a light worker is that you not only can feel energies and you are sensitive, but you also know that everything is connected. You develop as you go through your life how important your heart is, and that your heart is most important because it shows you your ability to have compassion for others, for other people, but often also for animals, for plants, for trees, for the environment. You have this feeling that you want to help others, you want to protect them, and others are often more important to you than yourself. You feel this mission in you. Nothing else makes more sense than helping others and to create a better world together. The energy on planet Earth is now higher than ever before. We can experience now on Earth high frequency, and this is a result of the work of the light workers. They are responsible for those higher frequency we can experience now on Earth, and more light workers will wake up. But the tension might be very high also at this time for a lot of light workers who are not really waken up. And this is all about this rubber band, because if the tension gets higher and higher and the pain is felt so much because of your negative belief system, and that you cannot find your inner purpose and you feel the density and those extreme energies, then the tension will grow. And then for the light workers something will happen, because when the tension is so high, they will make a big shift in consciousness very quickly, like the rubber band. That is of amazing, something amazing we will experience here on Earth, that a lot of light worker will now activate their inner power, and so they can experience those higher frequency, and so they will also level up the energy on the planet Earth to a next step. But not everybody wants to experience high frequency, and that is all right. Not everybody will experience the new age, the 5D reality of the planet Earth, and that is all right. I speak often about this split, and that is the most important about the Lightworkers. And I see many strong Lightworker souls who are now beginning to find their soul purpose, and that is good. Feel free to share this video with other like-minded people, and I also like your comments below the video, and I love you. Thank you.